There are a lot of LEGO Ninjago ninja suits, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at which line of suits are the best. So we're going to be dividing the video into two sections. We're going to have top 5 minifigures, top 5 suits that I have the complete set of, and then top 5 suits, the ones I don't have the complete set of. So let's get started with the ones I don't have the complete set of. And in last place of this list we have the Sons of Garmadon suits. And although these are really nice, unfortunately they do make it last place as well. I just believe there are better suits on this list. And you've got to remember, just because it's in last place doesn't mean it's a bad suit wave. After all, I do believe these are the top 5 best Ninjago suits that I have that aren't completed yet. So you've got to remember that. So, yeah, as we can see, they are all really nice, as you can see. I really like how they're inspired by the Ninjago movie suits as well. Ignore these Lloyd and Zane variants. They're not. I don't have the Kai's the only complete variant I have, so I've just had to use the torso and legs for other random variants. As you can see, Zane's even got this hook on his back. But yeah, I like the spotted detailing all over all of them is really nice, and they all kind of use a secondary colour and a lot of black on their suits just to make them all go really nicely together. And this, I believe, is a really good use of the new mask. Obviously, Lloyd's not using it, but altogether, I think these suits are really decent. In at 4th place, we have the jungle suits. And these would be much higher on the list if I had the other 4 ninja. Because I believe the other 4 ninja all look really cool. But sadly, Cole is my least favourite out of the collection. And he is the only one I have. Now, that doesn't stop this from being a really cool suit, as you can see. I really like kind of how it's just all one colour. And I like that with all of the ninja suits from this wave. And I really like the brown detail on all of them and the belt printing. But sadly, all I have to go off of this Cole minifigure. And although he has really grown on me over time, I just do really wish I had the other suits, especially Jay. I really like that Jay one. But that's why this minifigure is in 4th place. Next up, we have the pilot suits. And I only have 3 of, well, technically 2.5, as Zane has got the wrong face print and the wrong legs. When I bought him from like a local shop, so obviously they didn't have all the parts, so I just got it for the mask and the torso print, and I'll just have to source the other parts later. But yeah, even then, they all do look really nice together. I do really like the Kai and Jay suits. Kai and Jay suits I've always been biased towards, as red and blue are some of my favourite colours, and they're just really nice on a Lego minifigure, as you can see, with the kind of shiny gold printing on there. Oh, it's not really shiny, it's just because of my lights that they look shiny. But yeah, they look really nice. And obviously Zane, he's not in as good condition as the others, but he still looks really cool. Also in 2020, with the addition of Pink Zane into this collection, it does make them look all really nice when they're all lined up like so. And I do really hope I can complete Zane one day and also get the correct Cole. Our penultimate wave of suits that I haven't completed that I really like are the Komino suits. Now, Lloyd, once again, is the only one I have from these suits, but he is a really nice minifigure. I remember getting this minifigure a few weeks back from the book, and I'm just really happy with the quality on him. My minifigure's a bit damaged. I don't know how, whether it's probably just it's been old in storage, because you can see the torso's a bit cracked there. Or not cracked, but a bit dented, if you can see there, which it's a bit of a shame, but I'm just really happy. And also, I do not know what's happened to this face print. But yeah, as I was saying, I really like the gold detailing on this minifigure, or the printing and the shoulder armour and the mask are really nice. I really do like the black and the colour suits, especially when they've got their own colour arms, which you'll obviously see later in the video. But overall, yeah, without having the rest of the suits, there's not much I can say. I just really hope one day I can complete this wave of suits. And in first place for the non-complete ninja suits, we have the Hands of Time suits. Now, once again, I feel like with these ninja suits that I'm showing off, I've gotten quite unlucky with the ones I've got. Obviously, I'm happy to have all of these minifigures in the video, but I feel like I've just got the grey 3 out of the... I've not really got any of the bright ones, because if you'll notice, all of the colours on these minifigures are grey, other than their primary colour, because, well, gunmetal grey is like silver and just dark grey. So yeah, these are kind of the grey suits, but the Hands of Time suits, man, are amazing. Cole's got the ropey detail, which I did like from the jungle suits. Zane's got quite a high, like, titanium look with loads of robotic details. Ania looks like she's kind of got a bit of armour going on there, and also the traditional ninja colours. Really like the fact that they all use black arms. It makes them look really unified, and also got toe printing. I do really like on Cole how it's just all grey as his secondary colour. I really like the use of grey on Cole. I think I do prefer it over the orange. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. And obviously Cole's got his scar. Zane's got his new face print as well. which I've not really been covering face prints or anything, just the main suits, but thought I'd show them off as well. Nia, I have the variant with the Lego City face, not the cool face. But yeah, overall, I do think these minifigures are really cool, and this is one of the suit collections that I really hope to complete in the future. So, now we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 ninja suits that I actually have the complete collection for. And starting off in 5th place, we have the island suits. So let's show these off here. I really like the island suits. I think they're a really nice collection. When they were first revealed, they did remind me of Hands of Time suits. You can see them more now. Yeah, they did remind me of the Hands of Time suits just because of the primary use of the darker colours, which aren't as primary, come to think of it. Lloyd, however, he is, because as you can see, he mainly uses dark green as opposed to light green, which I do really like the inclusion of. Also, let's also point out that these four ninja here got headband pieces. Strangely, Nia didn't, even though they released one the same year in the summer wave. But yeah, so Kai, Lloyd and Jay all got new headbands, as we can see here. Cole's got reused from the Ninjago movie, but in orange instead of brown, which is all really nice. And yeah, I just do think all of these island suits, especially Lloyd, look like they'd suit really well in an island situation. Zane uses a quiver instead of an armor piece. I don't know why they did that, and also only has one primary secondary colour arm, which kind of goes against all the other suits. I think overall my two favourite ones are Nia and Jay. I really like this blue on Nia, and I think it goes really well with the gunmetal grey. And Jay, I just love the yellow, dark blue and blue colour scheme. Next up, we have quite a recent suit wave. We have the crystallized fugitive suits. Now, I think these are my favourite ninja suits from season 11 up till crystallized, from like kind of the 10-minute era of Ninjago. I just really like all of them. I also quite like how you get 4 of them in just one set, and Lloyd came in a different set as well. But yeah, so let's take a look. Here we got Kai, Jay, Cole, Zane and Lloyd. Now, I remember when these were revealed, I thought these were quite similar to the island suits, especially with Kai and Jay, if we're just lining them up like so. As you can see, they do feel quite similar, but also really different at the same time. So yeah, one thing I like about Jay's is the fact that he uses dark blue as his main colour on the mask. I don't know why, but it just really makes this suit stand out a lot more compared to other Jay minifigures, which I really like. Lloyd is a weird one because he uses a gold armour piece and his suit's a bit more tore up compared to the others. Like, it's a bit battle damaged, but I still think it looks really cool. As you can see, Zane and Cole use dark grey arms and light grey arms, which I really like. As I mentioned earlier, the dark grey on Cole, and the kind of like the orange and light blue is kind of like more subtle suit printed as opposed to molds, which I do really like on both of those suits. But overall, they're a really good, just generic suit line. And coming into the newest Ninjago suit wave in this video, we have the mech suits. Now, the mech suits, I really like the mech suits. I think they're all amazing Ninjago minifigures. Weakest is probably Cole, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, lining them all up. And also, first edition of Aaron, a new ninja in this collection. This is the only new ninja we'll be seeing. And I included Aaron because he got the mask. I know it's the same as the Season 1 suit, which we haven't seen in the video yet. But yeah, so this minifigure is mainly reused. The ones we really care about in this video, in this part, are the rest of them. I love how unified they all look. They all look so good lined up next to each other with the Season 11 armour and this new mask piece, which heavily resembles the 2016 Day of the Departed was released. Correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe that's correct though. And I do really like how similar they are. I don't really like as much the high use of orange on Cole's suit, especially on the printing on the mask. I think it's just too much orange. But yeah, overall these look really nice. I really like Lloyd and Nia. Nia's suit's really cool. I really like how they're finally using this blue a lot more in Nia's suits. I do really like that. All have got toe printing, as you can see here. I just like kind of how they just... There's just something about these suits that are really good. They're all really uniform together and they just look like a great collection. Now, in at number 2, both of these suits were so difficult to choose a favourite from, but I think I've chosen my favourite. So here we have second place, the Day of the Departed suits. Now, these were one of the first ninja suit waves I ever completed, really, as a collector. As you can see, they all are so good. I keep placing them too far to the camera. So yeah, as you can see, just look at them. They're all really cool. I like how these 4 here kind of resemble a combination of the pilot suits and Season 1 suits, with the metal arm on Jay, all the rope detailing on all of them, and just the classic logo in between. Really like the mask pieces they use. They're really bright and vibrant. I really like the silver on Zane. I do like how they included a silver armor piece on Zane. I think it works better than brown. I don't think brown would have worked very well on Zane, and it kind of makes him stand out a bit more as the titanium ninja. Obviously, the first time we're seeing this face print, the blue face on Zane, which is just really nice, as you can see here. And yeah, and obviously Lloyd and Nia, they didn't have well, obviously Lloyd had a season 1 suit but didn't have a pilot suit. Nia didn't have either, so they kind of just classic takes on the original suit. So if you had the masks, swap out the arms and just make classic versions of these suits. Obviously, they all have the brown arm, which I do believe is quite expensive now, as they were only ever came in the Ultrasonic Raider and the Samurai X Cave, which were both expensive sets. But yeah, overall, I think these minifigures are really nice. Plus the inclusion of Cole RX, one of the first Ninjago minifigures with arm printing, who we're kind of just putting in with this collection. And I just think they do a perfect job of remaking the classic suits and while still managing to upgrade upon them. And in number 1 place, in my opinion, the best wave of Ninjago suits are the Skybound suits. So, as we can see, left to right, we've got Kai, Jay, Zane, Lloyd, and Nia. These suits, I believe, are perfect. I think they're the best ninja suits ever made, even including the ones from earlier in the video that I haven't completed. I don't think anyone's going to top these, because just look at them. They balance their own colour and the black perfectly. I think they do a really good job. I prefer these over the deep stone suits, as I like the colour of the ninja on the arm as opposed to the full black. I also like how they've managed to put a little bit of gold in, and I just think the gold's done a lot better in these suits compared to the mech suits, as I do like the gold armour on the mech suits, but I think this armour piece is just much better in my opinion. I just think it's all really good. I like how Cole's, they did him grey instead of black, because obviously black is Cole's main colour, so it wouldn't have worked as well. But yeah, grey works really well. Cole's got his ghost face as well, which is extra points. Nia, she uses the dark red, which I do like. I think if these suits were modernised, I think she'd have probably had light blue or maybe even gunmetal grey, but I do think the red works really well on this one. As you can see, they've all got their Air Jitsu logos all together. All got similar leg prints, but also a bit different, and the masks are the same ones as before. Jay also got this one variant where he's got an eye patch, which is also really nice and just quite a neat little extra variant. But yeah, that is why I believe these are the best Ninjago minifigures in terms of the suits. If you agree with my list, tell me in the comments down below. And if you have a different choice, also tell me your favourite Ninjago suits in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.